Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. General Hospital spoilers tease Spencer Cassadine. Nicholas Alexander Chavez has been reeling over the idea that Esme Prince, Avery Kristen Pohl, might soon move out of his grandmother's penthouse and into a place of her own, taking his baby brother, Ace Cassadine, Jay and Joey Clay, with her. Esme is about to find herself at a crossroads and ready to make a life-changing decision. Her growing feelings for Spencer are leading her to strike out on her own, no longer content with living with him. Her urge to part ways has caused tension with Spencer, and some fans are wondering if that tension is going to turn into something more emotional in the coming weeks. If so, where will that leave Trina Robinson, Tapiana Ali, you so far? Only Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grant, knows how Esme feels about Spencer, and even to that end, she only knows that Esme has a bit of a crush. She doesn't want her feelings for Spencer to grow so large that they become unmanageable and get in the way of their good co-parenting dynamic. Alexis can't fault the young woman for being more responsible with her heart than she ever has been herself. But when Alexis' loose lips clue Spencer into what is really going on with Esme, he just might use that to his advantage. Spencer will quickly realize that dropping hints and flirting with Esme could get him everything he ever wanted, except for Trina, that is. If he indulges Esme's desires for there to be more between them, he'll most certainly lose the woman he loves. At the same time, it's going to be all too tempting for him to pass up the opportunity to lead Esme on and give her reason to believe there may be sparks between them that could lead to something more. Is stringing Esme along really that cruel as long as he doesn't cross any boundaries that would constitute cheating on Trina? What Spencer will fail to realize is that much of his behavior is still cheating in Trina's eyes. She won't feel right about Spencer's two-timing when she learns what he's been up to. But fear not, rumor has it it's going to be some time before she knows anything is going on. Spencer will keep that under his hat, insisting he's convinced Esme to stick around with Ace for a bit longer on her own terms. Little will Trina know, Spencer is leading Esme to think there is a future for them. And when Trina is done with Spencer, there just might be. Stay tuned for more GH news and spoilers to see how this plays out for all parties involved. The tides in Port Charles are turning again, and Spencer Cassadine may be standing at the eye of an emotional hurricane, one that threatens to destroy the very thing he's fought so hard to build with Trina. Despite vowing that his heart belongs to her, a shift in Spencer's priorities could send their love spiraling. The culprit, a little boy named Ace, and his mother, Esme Prince. As Esme continues to regain fragments of her memory and starts piecing together who she once was and what she could become, Spencer's plan to stay close to his baby brother may be leading him into dangerous waters. Spencer believes that the only way to have a consistent presence in Ace's life is to maintain peace with Esme, and maybe even foster something more. But at what cost? From the outside, things seem perfect for Trina and Spencer. She's finally relaxing into her life at PCU, finding her rhythm in her studies and her passion for art history. And Spencer? Well, he's trying. He makes sweet gestures, shows up when it counts, and tells her she's the one who changed his life. But beneath Trina's calm exterior, there's a growing unease she can't shake. Every time she catches Spencer texting Esme about a playdate for Ace or overhears him defending her to others, the pit in her stomach deepens. Trina's no fool. She knows that Spencer has a savior complex. That part of what draws him to Esme's situation is the need to fix what's broken, to right the wrongs of his family, and to protect Ace from the shadows of his Cassadine lineage. But how long before that protection turns into something more? Something Trina can't compete with? Let's talk about Esme. Once the queen of manipulation and chaos, she's now a soft-spoken, doe-eyed single mother who claims she only wants peace. And maybe, just maybe, she does. Or maybe she remembers more than she's letting on. Recent General Hospital scenes have shown Esme hesitating, her eyes lingering on old photographs, her fingers tracing the edges of items she used to hold dear. Is it nostalgia? Or is the amnesia narrative slowly unraveling? Sources close to production hint that Esme's memory could return fully, if it hasn't already. If that's true, then her vulnerability might just be another weapon in her arsenal. And Spencer, always the emotional protector, could be her easiest target. Whether intentional or not, Esme's current persona has started to soften even Spencer's once hardened view of her. He's catching glimpses of the mother she's become, the loyalty she shows Ace, and perhaps even the pain she wears quietly on her sleeve. He's starting to wonder, could there be redemption for her? And if there is, shouldn't he be the one to offer it? Laura Collins has always been Spencer's compass. She's watched him grow from a rebellious teen into a man trying to carve out his own legacy. And while she's always rooted for his redemption, she's starting to question the direction he's headed. Laura has a deep compassion for Esme, believing that everyone deserves a second chance. But she also sees the signs. The way Spencer hesitates when Trina asks about their future. The way his gaze shifts when Esme enters the room. Laura warns her grandson to tread carefully. The heart is not a game board, and playing house with Esme for Ace's sake could backfire spectacularly. Laura knows that if Spencer's feelings start shifting, even unintentionally, Trina will be the one shattered. For Trina, it's not about jealousy. It's about honesty. She supported Spencer through every twist and turn, accepted his complicated family ties, and stood by him even when others warned her not to. But she can't ignore the growing chasm between them. She's starting to feel like the third wheel in her own relationship, always waiting, always wondering where Spencer really wants to be. And when she finally gathers the courage to ask him outright if he's falling for Esme again, the look in his eyes doesn't reassure her. He says no, but she hears the hesitation before the word leaves his lips. In a moment of heartbreak and clarity, Trina pulls away. Not out of spite, but out of self-preservation. If Spencer can't be all in, she'd rather be all out. Now, Spencer stands at a fork in the road. He loves Trina, that much he knows. She's grounded him, believed in him, and opened a future he never thought he deserved. But Ace is his family, and he's starting to believe that the only way to secure that bond is to step further into Esme's world. Perhaps even entertain the possibility of a new dynamic. Does he truly want Esme? Or is this just Spencer's way of trying to rewrite the trauma of his past? His father Nicholas abandoned him. His mother died tragically. Maybe, in Spencer's mind, protecting Ace means stepping into the role of both father and protector, no matter what emotional gymnastics that requires. But if Spencer thinks he can juggle both worlds, he may be in for a rude awakening. Because as Esme regains her full identity and starts remembering just how to manipulate Spencer's emotions, and as Trina rediscovers her own strength and sense of worth, the window to make a choice might slam shut, leaving him with neither. General Hospital insiders tease that a major turning point is coming in this storyline, one that could change the trajectory of all three characters. Whether that's a secret Esme's hiding, a reveal about Ace's paternity, or a betrayal that shatters the illusion of Spencer's control, fans should brace for impact. There's also whisperings that Trina may find solace, and a spark, with someone new. Could a new love interest arrive just as Spencer starts to realize what he's lost? Or could an old friend step up when she needs comfort most?